All right, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. And what a well-earned Friday it is for everybody. So, looking at some of the feedback I've been getting, it looks like around now is about the time to remind everybody of a couple of things. The first of which is that there are a lot of resources that you can use in order to get help, right? Don't forget, one, of course, that we have our fabulous TAs, which are very friendly and accessible, that are quick and easy to talk to. Don't forget that on our homepage, we do have the help box, which kind of serves as the Reddit forum, I guess, of the eLearn page, so you can quickly ask each other questions. Email aside, you can always ask me email questions, which some of you have done, so you know how quickly and easy that is. Some of you have sent me Remind app questions, and that's a bit like texting, so it's really easy. So it's a very simple question. You can certainly do that, and that's easy, particularly for reminders. Is this the assignment that's due? Should I expect to see Proctorio? Those are really great and easy questions to send through the Remind app. That pops right up on my phone, and if I have time, I will pretty much respond to those right away. But then lastly, what I wanted to remind you guys of is, I know some of you already went to the study session. Jasmine had hers this week. There will be another one next week with our other T, Fallon, that will also be on study skills and early material. So if you missed out on the first one, don't worry, there's another one that will also be worth extra credit. The other thing I want to point out is there's two other ways to get help. The first of which is coming to me for office hour appointments. So on the syllabus, there's hours I have banked out, as well as you can make an appointment. Of course, these are virtual. So you can sit right in your room, hang out via MS Teams. We can use the chat on MS Teams, or you can do the video conferencing. I've had one student do that actually already to get help using Proctorio. So that's worth doing. You get 2 extra credit points for doing that, so it's a win-win. 1, you're getting help, right? And 2, you're getting bonus points attached to your next exam. In addition, tutoring. So don't forget, tutoring exists here through the Academic Service Center. This is also free. I'm going to have Jasmine in a hot second here show you how to do that. I have a link right on our homepage here. The instructions are all here on how to do it, and I'm going to have her walk you through it as well, because it's a little, you have to register the first time you do anything, right? But all our tutors are also free, and the first time that you do that, it's also worth bonus points. So again, it's a win-win, right? You're getting help if you're feeling overwhelmed about something, and you're also getting extra credit towards your exam. So hooray for things that help us along. So I'm going to, I am not sharing my screen. Y'all gotta holler at me when I forget to do stuff like that. Share. Okay, there we go. All right, so remember my reminders. Here's that clarification form, the Reddit of our homepage, right below, and then right in that, right below that is the links and instructions for our tutoring. Right, there's the link, and I'll have Jasmine show you guys that. I'm sorry, guys, you gotta holler at me. And then here's the reminder of our extra credit, which I just talked about. Okay, Jasmine, you feel okay? I'm gonna let her take over for about 5 minutes.
Yes, so there was a question on will the TAs be holding review sessions before tests?
Yes, that's a great question. So there will always be a review session every week at least, right? So to go over whatever material that we've been going over, and then whatever material has been popping up in the exit tickets, which is why those are so important, and then whatever material that you guys, when you show up, ask. So every single week, at least one of the TAs, right? It won't always be Jasmine, but they'll alternate. So there'll always be at least one review session every week, right? All the way up to the exam.
Yeah, and usually the week before the exam, sorry.
All right. So usually the week before the exam, we'll both hold one. So you'll have 2 opportunities for that.
If it insists on signing me in, you may need to do the incognito page.
Okay.
Which is not for us at rest at all. Just gonna stand over here.
Aha, it worked. Okay, so as soon as you log on to your eLearn page, you'll have this bar across the top, and the link is on our Bio 130 eLearn, but it's also right here. So if you click Academic Success and then Peer Tutoring, it'll take you to this page.
That's almost faster.
Yeah. So the first thing that you need to do is you have to sign in. It will allow you to make an appointment without signing in. Don't do that. Please sign in so we have a documentation of who made the appointment and so on and so forth.
You'll need this, you'll need this documentation anyway in order to get the extra credit. So you definitely want to do the sign-in stuff.
So if it is your first time making an appointment, you are going to have to go right here to need password. And then it'll just say reset your password, and it'll send a link to your email. And then you can reset it that way. So that is only the first time that you do it. So every time after that.
Jasmine, do they get to pick any password they want?
Yeah. Yeah. I highly, highly recommend making it the same password as your UC login. That way you don't have to remember 2 passwords for UC. It's just that one password. Okay. Login attempt has failed. Got it. Oh, that's because I spelled my name wrong. Happy Friday, guys. There we go. Okay, so now once you're signed in, you're going to go here to select a course. For this class, it's under biology, but as you can see, there's a ton of courses. So please, in any class whatsoever, this works. And then once you select the subject, you have to select the actual class. This is Bio 130. Select a tutor. Here's all of our tutors. As you can see, both Fallon and I are tutors. So you have the 2 TAs, and then you have extra tutors, I guess, or non-TA tutors. I know all of them personally, and they're all wonderful. So if none of our times work, they are extremely awesome and will be able to help you. So I'm going to click me. Now, so I can go in and delete this appointment later. So here is the time. So say I need 45 minutes. For future reference, because we will have to write a paper in this class, if you submit an essay of any type, it has to be 60 minutes. Okay, that's very important. Okay, so here is when I actually go and select the appointment. So I tutor on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. So say I'm going to do Monday. Say I wanted it 3:30. Now, because I signed in, all of my information is already here. So signing in makes it way easier for you. It allows you to get the extra credit, and it makes it way easier for me. So sign in. And then here, if you do have an essay, you have to upload it right here. Just hit choose file, and it will upload really easily. And then click the big green.
One more thing I want to point out there, really worried about the mic, is in several classes, including this one, not for most things, but for example, when we do our paper, but other classes as well may have tutor sheets that you need to upload, and I'll talk about this more when we get there. But if you have any class that has that, or if you have a specific homework sheet that you want to go over that you need help on, You can upload that stuff there. You can upload more than one file. And so you can give that to your tutor for them to look at in advance, or to give them so they have it on their end to look at as well, right? So it's just giving your tutor information, or anything that your instructor wants them to be signing off on or stamping on or going through with you. So look at whatever it is that you want to be going through critically and think, what does my tutor need to help me most effectively?
And one more thing, so all of my appointments will be online. So the AFC left it up to the tutor's discretion if they felt comfortable meeting in person, social distancing, of course. And just because of there's so many of you, and just to make it easier, all of my appointments will be online through an app called BitPaper. So if you make an appointment, I'll send you a link. You click that link, and then it'll be good to go.
Does BitPaper allow you to like annotate things with them?
Yes.
It's like a live action.
Yes. So we can do as simple as video chatting. There is like a whiteboard app. Yeah, app. And then there is also a way that you can upload a paper to like the whiteboard, so I can like draw on the paper and point out what I would change, or if I'm talking about a thesis statement, where the thesis statement should go, so on and so forth. Okay, so once you make the appointment, you have this confirmation. I also got a confirmation email, so we both know when the appointment will be. I would take a screenshot of this just so I would have a reminder. You also get a reminder email 24 hours before the appointment, I believe. So, oh, and also I understand things happen. If you can't make it to an appointment, that's totally fine. Life happens. Just please shoot your tutor an email. Okay, and that's it.
Okay, any questions for Jasmine?
Yes, I do.
Before we switch back over about tutoring sessions or TAs or any of that business. Did you get the hand sanitizer? Oh, no.
All right.